Hiker Jay here. This week I'm talking about the 511 AMP 12 backpack. Now 511 made these so that they are customizable. AMP stands for All Mission Pack. What's sweet is you have one main pack, but you can switch out at different gear sets, they call them, on the outside on this 9-inch panel or even on the inside because it's Velcroed. And I just think it's brilliant having one main pack but then kitting it out for different things like, hey, I'm camping and I'm going to go for a hike. This is the kit I carry. Oh, I'm going to the gun range. I can switch out that kit. Or if I'm going to work, I need more of a low profile look, more like a business backpack. I can do that too, as well carry a laptop. So as always in this video, all the products and the things I talk about will be down in the description down below, so you can check them out there. Now this is the AMP 12, which is 12 hour. They make a 10, a 12, a 24, and a 72, and they're all by hour. So like, are you going to be out for 10 hours? You're going to be out for 24 hours? You're going to be out for 72 hours, and kind of what you can get. Now this is the 12, so really it's actually 25 liter, which I think is great for a size for that mid-range for what I'm looking for to use this for. I'm really using this for overlanding, camping, and then maybe the gun range. Could take it to work from time to time, I'm not really sure. But I just love that I have all those options. So this video is going to be cut into two different sections. The first section is going to be showing you some different modules and some different gear kit sets that they actually have for it and how it can be like configured. I'll try to go through that kind of quickly so you can see all the options. And then the second part is going to be how I like to keep mine kitted out and how I've built it and where I'm using it right now. But when I do that, I'll actually walk you through the features and the functions of the actual pack itself. So let's get into all the different gear sets. So this is how it comes regularly with the honeycomb 9-inch by 9-inch panel on the front of it. I just love this look of it, which is pretty sweet. But as all of them are set up, you can either clip it in or not. But you can peel it off real quick and change that out. So this is a real basic setup that they have here. Let's actually get the admin kit out and I'll show you how that attaches. Now as I switch this to the admin gear set, let me tell you there are all types of them. Now I went with the admin gear set and also a deploy little pouch, but there's shove it pouches and everything. And I'm probably going to get a couple more of them, but these are the ones that are working really well for me. So first off, you just take off your original panel. Comes off Velcro wise, right? And then I've got my admin pouch here. Really love this thing. They come with like a cover for your hook and loop in the back, which is pretty cool, especially when you're trying to put it on. Now with this one being so heavy, I really do have to put it through the loops at the top here. And I'm doing it, there we go, pretty easily that way. And now I've got my first kit set on. It's as easy as that to switch it out. Now I went with a gray color because I thought the two-tone would be pretty cool, but I'm going to show you more why I did it because I actually wanted it in the inside, so I wanted something a little lighter on that. Now this one, because it is heavier, you can switch out your compression straps to the actual pouch on that side, so that way it even draws it in a little tighter to the bag. I really like this admin kit for many reasons, but like what I really like about it is that it drops down into sort of a shelf like that, and you can get to everything on it. I'll talk more about what I actually keep in it when I talk about it when it's on the inside of the pack, because all these attachments, just like these hooks up here and then the Velcro, are duplicated on the inside of the pack, which is pretty sweet. And I'll show you that when I show you my configuration that I kind of keep it in. But there is also another big pouch on the top here that can carry quite a bit in there. So that is the admin pack. Very similar, they have a banger pack, which has a place to put like a couple AR magazines in it. They have a shove it pouch, but the next one I'll show you is the deploy. So let me take this one off. When you're pulling these off too, they have this extra little hook that's kind of a safety to kind of keep them from falling off. I've gotten pretty used to taking them on and off pretty quickly, but there you go. It's that simple to just take a kit off and then put a different kit back on. Okay, now let's talk about this one. This one are the deploy bags. I really like them. They're Velcroed on together on one panel. And let me show you what I end up doing is I end up taking this completely off and then it will Velcro on. Now the cool part about the deploy is that Of course, you can do the exact same thing, hook it up at the top, connect it down here, and actually, hook it in there. But the deploy actually can be taken off by one side. So you could have both sides or a single side. Now, why is this relevant? This is relevant because you could have one side really packed full with medical gear or a tourniquet or something of that nature, and then you could not connect it up top, like I did. Let's unconnect it up here. You could keep that one unconnected in that way, and then it's going to be on there, right? So let me zip it back up. So there it is, it's on there, but say you need to just grab it and go with what is in there. You can grab this actual deploy pack and go with it and take it somewhere, and then it's good to go. Really love this part of it. These were the ones I was most excited about getting, were these quick little deploys. Haven't kitted them out right the way I want them yet, but I will. So that's pretty cool. Additionally, you could do that and have one side deploy and then one side with something else over here, a different MOLLE type with Velcro on the back of it over there too. So these deploys are pretty cool. I really wanted to show you these because they're just really versatile in that what they can carry and how they can hold things in there, and they have that stretch material to them. So, and they look very, very low key on the front. So they look kind of like you can do urban exploring with it, and it's not going to look like it's a real tactical pack, which is pretty sweet. One last thing about these is that if you look on the admin pack, oh, look at that. It's got a Velcro about the same size. So you can actually take your deploy and slap it on the front of your admin pack as well. And that's kind of how I keep it. You'll see that in a minute. So you can just see the variety that they have. They also have other components. They have a med kit, which is easily deployed and torn off, the banger kit, and then they're going to be coming out with some other ones too. So that's pretty sweet. Different kits that you can get and load out and make it look however you want. Now let's talk about how I like to have it, and I'll walk you through all the different components and how it's actually, the pack is all structured for you. So now that you can see how flexible this pack is, you can see why I love it so much. But I want to share with you, as I go through the actual rest of the pack, all the different compartments, how I keep mine kitted out. So I really like the honeycomb, so that mainly stays on the front there. I've got some cool like 511 patches, but I've got also my hero clip here. On the front too, I've got this 511 piece that's supposed to be for like a pen and a flashlight, but I use actually for my knife and a flashlight. Just like those on the outside. If I don't want them on the outside, I can quickly just change them out and dump them on the inside, and it looks a lot more low profile, which is kind of cool. Now, when getting into the pack, working from the front all the way to the back, the first thing is your actual concealed carry compartment. You can put anything, it's thin, you shove anything in there, but right now I've got a concealed carry holster in there. So the idea with that is that you take your pack off, you just peel up the front, reach down in, and you've got your concealed carry right there. So that's pretty well hidden, pretty cool. And then there is one more smaller compartment that is on the top here as well. And this is really narrow, thin, goes down to about right here. And like, I think I've just got like a hat in there, but it'd be good for like shoving gloves, hat, whatever it might be in there. So that one's thin, nice, kind of quick one to get to. Now the main compartment. So you do have to undo the cinch straps there. But what I like so much about this is that it clamshells completely open and allows me to actually put my admin pack on the inside. Let me turn this so you can see it. On the inside. And it is actually hanging. There's two hang loops, but it's also Velcroed to the back because this is all Velcro. That is pretty sweet. I love how this basically builds a compartment within the backpack. And like you can see, I've got like a raincoat and some snacks and things down below, but they're not getting crushed. Like everything isn't just sitting down on top of it. But then I've also got this like shelf up here too. I can like slide my cell phone in there or put gloves, a hat, whatever it might be, and it just stays up there. I just really like how you can put these gear sets on the inside as well as on the outside. And this is this is my go-to right here. And as you can see, I have got the actual pouch, one of the pouches on the front, because the admin's all Velcro. And there I've got a winter hat that I can get to really quick. I can put more stuff in and it will expand. And it does, because it's the admin, it just folds down and you can get to everything, as I showed you earlier. And then of course the last back part, again, I can still get to that, and that's where all the shelter is and, you know, different larger items that I wanted to put into the back of the admin pack. So as you can see, it just fits in there really nice. Let's get you a side shot. So see how it just kind of flush sits in there, and it's really sweet. Now, Continuing with the whole theme of being able to compartmentalize everything is this front panel. So it's got 2 zip pockets here, and I left this on here because I wanted to show you there's a hidden pocket up underneath, which I think is really awesome because you'd never see this thing. I'm going to snack that, cut that off, but I want to remind myself to show it to you. And you can put money up there, whatever you might need, stashed up there, and it will take a long time for anybody to find it because basically these pouches kind of like, slough over it. This top pouch is strictly just a pouch, headlamp, snacks, that type of thing. But this one here has some bungee straps in it. So you could put flashlights, pens, pencils, even, if you needed to, you can hang your keys in here. Right now I've just got like a neck wrap in there, but you could put all kinds of things and it does pull out. So you could get quite a bit in there. So as you can see, from the inside of this pack, everything is really in its compartments and where it needs to be so that it's not all over the place. So much I hate like having a pack where everything's shoved in there or in a bunch of different bags or just loose and you're always trying to find something. And I think that's one of the great things about the AMP pack is that it can keep it really organized for you. The last compartment is actually on the back. And that is the water hydration compartment or the laptop compartment. Right now I've got it built out as a hydration compartment. I do really like the go-throughs are really nice. They seal right up. And as this is a 3-liter in here, so it is huge back here. So you could put your laptop back here and go a little bit more low-key, kit this out to be more urban style with those different panels. And you could use this as a a bag for work as well. On the back here, it does have a panel in here that can come out. I kind of like the panel for rigidity. I wouldn't take it out. I think it's part of why this pack feels and fits so nicely is the rigidity of this back panel. It has some really nice foam in here. You can kind of see it dents in, but it comes right back right away. And I find that it's really comfortable with having this, narrow area where your spine goes through. The last thing are the shoulder straps. They're just excellent. I mean, you can talk about shoulder straps all the time, but there's a lot of padding, and where it goes against your neck, it's a different, softer material. It's not really this rough Cordura. They're just really well made and really, really thick. Excellent shoulder straps. And then of course they've got the MOLLE going down where you can adjust your sternum strap and a couple like bungee up here that you can put your hydration bladder hose through there too. So pretty nice. So the AMP series, the Any Mission pack, I think is an excellent pick for anybody who's looking for something to have a lot of different gear sets. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Would you get into a pack like this? Does the customization, is it really something that you need or want? And what do you think about that whole all mission pack concept? Till next time, just remember, life's a hike, so hike happy. Carry a pack that's kitted out just for you.